Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and a new video. So today's video is very important for NEET aspirants who are finding for the precise and the best way to study a chapter for NEET. And this is the major reason why most of the students have backlogs. So in today's video, I will share my study strategy that how to study a chapter for NEET. So let's start. So the first step is overlooking the NCERT. Before starting a chapter, most of the students make a mistake that they directly watch the lectures or go and attend the offline lecture or their coaching lectures. But before attending the actual lecture, you have to overlook the NCERT. Now, what does overlooking the NCERT mean? So, it means pre reading the NCERT. So, the chapter which you are going to start, take the NCERT, open that chapter, and take an overview of the chapter. Now, this means marking some important points. For example, if you open the chapter Evolution from class 12th Biology, the evolution chapter has many time periods given. For example, formation of universe, formation of earth, formation of first non-cellular life, cellular life. So there are some years or time periods given which you have to underline in the pre-reading of NCERT. Next is you can also highlight scientist names. For example, in the chapter Cell the Unit of Life, on the very first page, you will find names of scientists, what they have discovered. These are some important points which you can mark in the pre-reading. Then you have to also see some diagrams. Now diagrams questions also matter a lot in NEET exam nowadays. In NEET 2024, 2 to 3 questions were asked diagram based. So diagrams also play an important role in NEET exam. The second step is attending lectures if you are an offline student and watching videos if you are an online or self-studying student. So the first thing during attending a lecture is being attentive during the class. Try to understand maximum in the class. Ask your teachers if you don't understand a topic. Second is taking rough notes in the notebook. Most of the students make a mistake, they don't take notes in the class. But whatever the teacher is trying to telling you, sometimes teachers also tell some important or extra points or out of syllabus points that are very important in the NEET exam that you can take as rough notes in the notebook. Third is asking your doubts on the same day. Most of the students have a fear to ask doubts in the class. So you can ask doubts after class also, but try to clear your doubts on the same day so that when you go home and study for the chapter, you won't find difficulty. Third step is what you have to do at home, homework. So first is read the notes taken during the class, the rough notes that you take in the class. After coming home, you have to read them again so that you will get an idea. It will also help you revise the chapter. Second is again go through NCERT. Now you have to read NCERT attentively. You have to highlight important points, sentences that can be asked as MCQs. Then third step is making short notes or flowcharts. Now these short notes you have to make on the same day. Whatever topic, subtopic has been taught in the class of that particular chapter, try to make the short notes on the same day to avoid time. Fourth is practicing questions. After reading NCERT, making short notes, practice questions from your coaching modules or any homework questions most of the teachers give if it's from chemistry or physics. Now, if you like the content on my channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon to get notifications of more such new and useful videos. The fourth step is knowing the weightage of the chapter. So after you have finished reading the NCERT, making short notes, go through the NEET syllabus and find the weightage of that chapter because this will help you in your preparation. It will make your preparation quick. So if there is a high weightage chapter, give it more time. If it is a less weightage chapter, then give it some less time. Or if it is an easy chapter. And now NEET syllabus matters a lot from this year because most of the some subtopics are deleted from a chapter, some new added topics are there. So this will give you an idea what subtopics to study or not. The fifth step is practicing PYQs, previous year questions. So what is the importance of previous year questions? So these questions make you familiar with the NEET exam. What type of questions are asked in the exam? How much time you need to complete uh, or solve a question? Next is practicing at least last 10 years PYQs is very important, especially from the years 2015 to 19. Very high quality questions were asked. So compulsory practice those questions. Third is repeated subtopic in the exam. Now most of the students practice PYQs, means they only solve the questions. But what is the correct way to see the previous year questions is, for example, you are solving a previous year question from the chapter biotechnology. So you have to analyze what is the subtopic, on which subtopic they have asked the question. Then you can analyze from last 10 years question what is the most repeated subtopic from that chapter on which the question is asked. So you can study or you can make that subtopic very strong. And the last, now what are the types of questions to practice in PYQs? So the first is assertion reason type. These are very important. Second, match the column types. And then sentences based questions. Now these questions means you will be asked a question that choose the correct statements or choose the incorrect statements or choose the statements which are not incorrect, and then you will be given some 6 to 7 sentences in 1 2 3 4, and then you have to choose which statements are correct. So these questions are time consuming, so practice these questions more. And the last step is revision. Revision is very important after completing a chapter that most of the students don't do, and this is the major reason of backlogs. So what does revision mean here? So first is after completing a chapter, use this rule, 2479 rule. So here after completing a chapter, on the very second day, revise the short notes of the chapter or read the NCERT of that chapter, or you can see the diagrams. Then take a break on the third day, again on the fourth day revise the chapter, then on the seventh day and on the ninth day. So in this way the chapter will, you will remember that chapter for a long time till the NEET exam. Then you can revise that chapter according to your time. After you can, after 15 days or after a month, so that you don't forget the chapter or the important points in the chapter. Then before test, what to do? Before test, you have no time to read NCERT or the long notes that you have taken. So read only the short notes and then you will see the results of this revision which you did after chapter completion. You will be able to remember all those things. So before test only short notes is sufficient. So in this way revision is very important after completing a chapter. So this was about the precise and accurate way to study a chapter for NEET. So if you like this video, click on the like button, share this video and subscribe my channel to get more such new videos. Thank you.